I'm just posting my content right now. Like, I'm tired of holding myself up. Raise your hand if you're perfect. Nobody, right? So why do we keep waiting to post until we get things perfect? It's never going to happen. You're going to have to post to get better and post to get better. And then even 2 years from now, you're still going to be posting to get better. It's a never ending cycle of growth in this content world, okay? I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm trying to be rich, okay? Wealthy, rich, healthy, all of it. Fuck trying to be perfect, okay? I'm trying to be me, and I'm trying to monetize off the simple fact that I am me, Troy Antoinette Davis, okay? I kind of got a lot going on like in my regular life, but that's the other thing. You see this yin yang right here? Balance, baby. We are learning how to balance. I am progressing in peace. And when I say that, I mean like I'm okay with everything not happening at one time because I wanted everything to happen at one time. When I sat down and talked to God, it's like, hun, are you really ready for everything to happen to you that you want to happen? Or are you going to fumble it and mishandle it? So that's another thing. Don't get discouraged by things not happening when you want them to happen because it's God's timing. Nobody else's. It's God's timing. You could have wrote down in your book on December 1st, I want to have this, this, and that. But if God doesn't feel like you're ready to have it, then guess what, babes? You're not going to have it. So it is what it is. This is one of my first YouTube videos like this. So if I'm rambling and all over the place, subscribe and come back and watch me get my shit together. How about that? But really. So before we leave here, though, I do want to give at least 3 to 5 tips for content creators that are just starting, getting in their journey, getting their feet wet, however it may be. I do have 3 to 5 things that I want to share with you so that we can be on this journey together. Okay. Yourself to other creators. You don't walk the same life as they do. You might not even have responsibilities like they do and vice versa. Like, I'm a mom of 3. So immediately I feel like, and I've been in a relationship for 10 years. So immediately I feel like if somebody doesn't have to tend to kids around the clock and tend to a man around the clock, I really can't compare my life to yours because how do we do that? You know, how do we do that? Comparison is going to steal your joy every single time. Do not compare yourself to other creators. Look to them for inspiration and ideas, of course. Even look to them to see what type of tools we're using. Like I use CapCut and I use Adobe. Those are the 2 platforms that I'm working with now. And sometimes I do still use my Canva. So look to creators for tips and tricks. Do not look for a creator to inspire your whole entire way of how you're going to shoot your videos. Because like I said before, if you don't start and figure out how and what works for you, then how are you going to do it? Like you just can't. Don't compare yourself to nobody else. That's bottom line, okay? Do not, never compare yourself to anybody else, especially when you're on your journey. That person's not on your journey. You're on your journey for a reason. So cut the comparison and do you. And just because something didn't work out does not mean you failed, okay? You just have to rearrange some things and come back to it. I'm telling you, how many times have I try to start a business or try to do this, but then car started going bad. Then my boyfriend needed me to do something for him. And it just things happen, especially when you are loving somebody and caring and nurturing kids. Like things are not always going to happen how you see them. And that is my biggest lesson that I've been going through right now is things are not always going to happen how you see them. As long as you're putting in the work to get to where you want to be, you can't really be discouraged or be deterred by the bullshit that happens because it's gonna happen. It's a given. This is life. This is life. Life be life in it, but we have to keep going. Your niche should be something that flows into your everyday life or your business or something that is something you work on all the time. That's what your niche should be. Your niche shouldn't be so far-fetched to where you have to go out of your way every single day to even grasp the content. Like, that's just too much. You're literally making the content work you. You're not working the content. And that's not what we want because you'll burn out quick as shit. Trust me, I've been there. If I'm giving advice, it's because I've already, struggled through that area or, it was a success either way. So, oh yeah, side note, if I'm lisping, it's because my Invisalign is working. My gap is closing. But anywho, Pick a niche that's easy for you to get your content on. Okay? Just like how you have to look around the house and appreciate the things that you already have, that's just like your niche. Your niche is probably going to be something that you already do every single day. Now, 2, get you some good lights. I have these 2 panel lights right here. Okay, and then know the difference between, like, this is blue light. So blue light is more like daylight. If I were to switch this is yellow light. So this is like the sunlight, like if the sun were coming in warm like that, and you always want to balance your lights. To me, this does not look good on camera unless I was like set in a mood. Even, I don't like this for when I'm filming, but when I'm filming, the blue light is what I like. So get you some lights, have your setup. I have a light right here and a light right here, and then I have my vanity here and you're right here, if that makes sense. Your family, your friends, get them out your brain. When you're doing your content, this is for your people, your community, and for you. This has nothing to do with them. Even if you need to utilize your uninterested or go to your Instagram and look at your followers and least active followers, people that don't engage, like, we're running a business. So it's not personal. It's just the fact that we need engagement. We need that community, and we need those, we need the interaction. I'm not going to say we need the numbers, the followers, because if we have a whole bunch of followers and only 10 of them are interacting, then then the rest of them don't really matter. So we want those followers in that community that's really going to be there and support us. And honestly, sadly, a lot of the times it's not who you think it should be. So yeah, you're going to have to get over that quick. And the last thing that I'm going to say is have fun. Like, I feel like I put myself in so much pressure because I wanted to hurry up and try to make another income without overworking. Like I said, I have 3 kids. So I like to be on standby for anytime the schools call, anytime they need me, anytime my family needs me. I like to be that person that be like, okay, well, let me call Troy because I know she's going to come through real quick. So that's my personal preference. Some people, the content is just something they want to watch. They don't want to create, which is okay too. I hope you're watching mine. But yeah, you really just have to have fun with this. Like, figure out a couple edits, and then weekly, as I drop my videos weekly, I'll have like a homework or an edit that we're going to work on so that we could do this together. Mind you, it's enough out here for everybody. And I'm never the type that wants to gatekeep. I'm just now working on how to put all my knowledge out there in the world so everybody else can, learn from me and each one teach one. So if you have stuck around this long to watch me ramble on my first video, which I promise you they will get better, but I had to just put this out there. I had to just post the content. Oh, goodness. Just post the content. It doesn't have to be fucking perfect. I'm talking to myself and whoever else needs to hear this. But post the content, and each time we post, we're going to get better. We're going to see what our audience likes. We're going to have feedback. We're going to engage with other creators, especially if we want engagement. So it's all going to come together. And yeah, I am at, let's see, right now, I'm at 211 subscribers. Okay, I am going to claim my first 500 subscribers, and then after that we are claiming 1,000. Then after that we're claiming 5,000, and then after that it's just going to keep going. So the people that are already here with me, I truly do appreciate the support, and I hope you're here for the long haul. So subscribe, like, share, leave a comment, and we're really going to dive into this. So that's our homework. I'm leaving y'all with that homework. Is to, if you're just starting, I want you to think of a niche, not a niche. Think of 3 different content pillars. Like I said, if you're lifestyle, if you're travel, if you're a DIY, if you're home improvement, if you're strictly about your kids and strictly about motherhood and how to make motherhood easier, do that. But pick an array of content pillars so that you're not boxed in. That's going to be our homework, is to simply come up with a few niches that you feel like you could do every single day. Every single day. Don't pick up, if you're not somebody that goes out to eat, don't be a foodie. But if you cook at home every single day, you could be a foodie. It's literally that simple. Pick something every single day that you can do. and that's going to be your niche, and that's going to be how you're going to start off and at least get your feet on the ground to figure out if that's a direction that you want to go towards. You can't be afraid to fuck up, literally, okay? You can't be afraid to fuck up. So, love y'all. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I wasn't rambling and all over the place, but got my nerves out, and I will be posting another video soon. Bye. And don't talk shit about my paper blinds, okay? I am renovating, moving out, selling the same house that I'm living in. If you know, you know, okay? If you see the background of my house looking like it's under construction, it fucking is, okay? Just like my brand, just like me, it fucking is. So just save it. If you don't know anything about real estate, housing, flipping houses, moving in houses, moving out of houses, doing all this stuff, then I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You don't know how much stress comes with having your kids in the same house that you're trying to keep clean and sell. Okay? So, I don't want to hear it.